Alright, YouTubers, today I got something exciting to tell you. I've created a new feature that I call lyrics. Here is the basic thing I'm trying to do. The product so far has been really successful in creating a mock-up quickly, and I've proven that in other videos that you can really quickly set up a song structure and start working on it. So I have here a composition that I've done previously with my using my smart bridge and the chord progressions. You'll hear a little bit so you understand what kind of music it is. So it's a very strong soul ballad. Now what would go great with this would be some sort of a Barry White, very dark voice. And this is where another product that I'm a big fan of comes in, and it's called Synthesizer V. And they have these kind of voice libraries. This particular one is called Asterian. He has a very dark voice. As you can see a picture of him, he looks like a typical Barry White kind of guy. So that's fine. So what I could do then, of course, is I could draw by the way that system works is that you open it and you start drawing the notes, and then you type in word, and then he sings them. So that's the way it works. So it's quite a cool thing. But the problem with that, of course, is that I don't have the time to write the lyrics. I just want to come up with a melody, and I want to know if that melody could fit for a singer. So here is what I did. I created a melody. I will play a little taste of it so you understand what the melody is all about, and then I'll explain the rest of the part. Da, 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 da. It's a very melancholic and a very heartbreaking kind of melody. So wouldn't it be great if I could have a product where I could put the words and they fit correctly, the syllables, the melismas, they fit naturally within the rules of the MIDI, because this is a MIDI and it contains durations. For instance, this is a 8th note, this is a long note. Would it be great if I could create something based on that? Let's give it a try. So the first thing I do is I'll output that into my folder. So there it is, it's output. Then I'll just mute this. I'm not going to need it anymore. Open up SmartBridge, new tab called Lyrics. And Lyrics now, what it does is that I open up the MIDI file, and I have to tell it the structure of the whole thing. And it's quite simple. It's verse of 8, pre-chorus of 4, and a chorus of 12. And then it repeats again. So let's do that. No intro. Verse 8, pre-chorus 4, a chorus of 12. Then we have another verse of 8, another pre-chorus of 4, and lastly a chorus of 12. And just for musical touch, I want that to repeat. So I don't want a new lyric on that. Here I'll pick the style, soul. Here is where I give the LLM or the language model the tone of what I want to convey. So in this case, it's a heartbreak, and it has to be really melancholic. I want him to cry like a baby. Right, so I have two ways of generating this. Either through ChatGPT, and then you use your API key, or I've installed my local version of model called Llama. But I'll use ChatGPT because it's simpler. All right, here we go. It's sending off now, the LLM is creating words for each phrase, and for each phrase Sorry about the noise in the background. All right, it's done now. So it's got already a thing, but it's not just random words. These words have been chosen by the algorithm that I created. So let's click on it and see what it means. As you can hear, the words that have been chosen to fit within the duration of each note. So you can hear how a singer will typically do that. So okay, let's export that. So it now takes the MIDI that I've imported, it prints in each word, and then all I have to do in Synthesizer V is to import it as a project. There it is. Created a new one called same file as the old one. It's called vocal. Create a new track, import, and let it clean up. I think it starts from here. So here we go. And I'm using again a Asterion, the Barry White style. So this is just the way it's out of the box, and I've not made any adjustments. And again, it's not a perfect lyric, it's just to understand how it sounds. So let's have a taste of this.
There's for softly now, I feel the weight of the night.
So it's doing quite all right, but it's prolonging some of the stuff. So let's try this. Tears fall softly. Now, that's okay. I feel, it comes too early here, the love on my soul. And let's continue. So again, it's not perfect, so I'll give it a twist and see if that makes sense.
I feel the love on my soul, the night on my shoulders. My heart aches while you left.
Here he did something silly. Left, and then prolong that, of course. Let's try again.
My heart aches while you left. My soul is crying in the shadows. Can't forget your touch, feels like home to me. Stay.
As you can see, it's not perfect, but it's a really quick way to find out if the melody that I created makes sense or not. So instead of me talking too much, I will just play the whole song from beginning to end, and let me guys know in the commentaries what you feel about this.
Tears fall softly now. I feel the love on my soul, the night on my shoulder.
I could have added some reverb or something to make it a little bit more, but it's just dry as it is. Let me just quickly do that so it sounds better. Just 2 seconds, I'll use something quick. The vocal stereos, and I'll choose the preset of Rock Man. Right, so I'll continue listening.
My soul is crying in the shadows. Can't forget your touch, feels like home to me. Stay. Hold me close. Let the memories what we once shared, my dear. Can't let go, missing you. My soul is crying in the shadows. Can't forget your touch, feels like home to me. Stay, hold me close. Let the memories keep us warm tonight. Never let go. Hold on tight, don't let go. Stay.
And that was an example on the new feature called Lyrics, where it automatically creates lyrics for a given melody, but not just that, it adjusts it for the singing. It's not a perfect thing to do, but I like the fact that it gets you started quite quickly if you just want to try something out. Thank you.